I've got some bad news. And the bad news has to do with a video I posted a little while ago about something terrible happened. You may remember where I stepped into my van and I heard a pop and pain and realized that something had changed in my knee. So I went, and it was a long, rigorous journey to get an MRI, to go see the physician's assistant, jumped through a lot of hoops, paid a lot of money, finally got an MRI late at night, and I just got the MRI results. So that's what I'm going to go over in the video. I'm Healing Wolf, here to help you on your journey of recovery, help you with nervous system regulation is the big way that people talk about it. Here to help you with somatic healing, because my main modalities involve somatic exercises, somatic practices, some of which I've designed, some of which pull from ancient scriptures, ancient practices, and I integrate those with modern science, pain science mostly, but anxiety science too, to create the most powerful somatic healing exercises I can. And in fact, I have a free one at my website, healingwolfcoaching.com. If you head there after the video, you can sign up for my newsletter and get that. So the results are in, and I got to admit, I was afraid. When I got the report emailed to me, I felt sensations. And I'm someone who helps people with sensations every day. I'm working with clients to help them to heal and to recover from protective sensations from unconscious mind. So whether it's chronic pain or anxiety, panic, I probably experienced all of it on my journey. I was bedbound for a year. Before that, just in debilitating sensations, couldn't figure it out, medicalized, but I came out of hell. And that's why I'm here, to show you that you can get better and to show you how to do it. So I'm here to really to lighten the journey for you, because I know it can be really heavy. I'm actually here to laugh with you. Some of my videos are laughter focused because laughter yoga was a huge part of my recovery. So the results came in as follows, and I'm going to tell you them in a way. I have a caveat to say that we all have wrinkles on the inside. When you get your MRI, you got to remember, you got to hold in your heart and hold your courageous stance of knowing, really knowing that probably everything on the scan is on somebody else's scan who's not experiencing pain. So whether it's herniated discs, bulges, meniscal tear I just gave it away. I've got a meniscal tear. So 61% of people with meniscal tears apparently don't have pain. They're just there. It's just wrinkles on the inside. So you might have scoliosis. You might have a lot of things that doctors could have an opinion about and say, oh, that's the reason why you're feeling pain. But in reality, lots of people walking around with these same wrinkles on their MRIs, which are not experiencing pain. So what do we make of that? We realize that it's a nervous system issue, a nervous system regulation issue, a nervous system hyperactivity, a nervous system that's overly protective is how I describe it. An unconscious mind that wants to keep you alive, so it sends you way more sensations than you need to address the situation. And I teach safety. I teach my clients, and I guide their unconscious minds into a space where they're calm, confident, and courageous and curious. The curiosity comes in as you're expanding back into your life. So let me go over the results. Here's the results. 3 main ones that disturbed me. So I had a horizontal tear in my meniscus. Not great. I looked it up, and I tell my clients, don't go to Dr. Google, but in this case, I looked it up. It's not great to have that. It's not uncommon as well. So that was how I balanced out. I'm going to tell you what I did about it and what I'm doing about it after I tell you what I saw in the MRI report. The next one was subchondral bone bruising, deep bone bruising. And they only MRI'd my left knee. So I don't know, maybe I have it on my right knee too, but the sensation that I heard in the popping is on the left. So the last one was a strain of my gastrocnemius, which is you might say your gastrocnemius. It's a muscle that runs down from the knee down to the shin. So I had those three things. They were disturbing me. And first I was like, what? Why? And then I remembered that when it comes to training my body, I'm fearless, I'm courageous. Part of coming out of chronic pain is reaching this level of like, I can do anything. So I was doing these really extreme box jumps at the gym, kicking a heavy bag, heavy squats, squat machines, these leg extension machines with hard holds, really flexing. And maybe, I hate to say it, because this is something that we hardly ever say in the mind-body field, in the recovery field from chronic pain, that I did too much, that I pushed my body too far. Let's say that I didn't push it too far, but that I probably didn't have enough recovery time in there. So I had these feelings come up, like, why did I do that to myself? How could I do that? I didn't know any better. I didn't know. This is a learning journey, and I'm glad you're on it with me, because you may have experienced something similar. A lot of chronic pain comes from an actual injury that then becomes chronic. And so I'm going to tell you what I'm doing to address that pain and that diagnosis, because it's essential that you move into your recovery. If it's a physical structural issue or a mind-body issue, either way, the goal is to drop the fear so you can heal. Drop the fear. You get your nervous system to regulate. You get you practice. You do somatic healing practices which allow you to really eliminate that fear. The fear goes away and you heal, because fear can slow your healing. Fear can really create an agitation in your nervous system, which can slow the healing, because your mind is not wanting to send healing resources when it still thinks you're in danger or in threat. So here's what I'm doing, just in a nutshell, just really quick. I've got this meniscus tear. I'm meeting with an orthopedic doctor tomorrow, and I can update you later on that. But my main thought there is to find out, with his expertise, how severe it is, what do I need to do to heal it. I'm going on a trip where I want to do some big hiking. I need to figure out what I can do. I actually ordered some trekking poles to help take the load off. In the past, I would never have done that. Like, throw away the cane. It's one of my videos. Throw away the cane. Throw away the wheelchair. If it's neuroplastic, just allow your body to handle the load. And this is like Dr. John Sarno kind of thinking. Go live your life. And if you can pick it up, it's not too heavy. That kind of thinking. So what else am I doing to heal? I've been using ice. I've been using an infrared heating pad that years ago was part of my chronic pain treatment plan before I learned how to heal my mind and reverse the chronic pain that way. So I'm using that, ice, heat. I'm backwards walking a little bit, just because I learned online that that's helpful. And I'm fasting. So I'm about 48 hours into a fast, a water fast, so that my organs can rest and the energy in my body, the ketone energy at this point, can go towards healing that knee. You get autophagy, cellular cleanup, where your body's cleaning up. Maybe there's some tear particles it's cleaning up. I know that's working. And you also get stem cell production. The stem cells can also accelerate that healing. I'm giving my body the conditions it needs to heal. Before that, I was nutrition loading with collagen, with a big slab of salmon. I was keto for a couple days before I went into the fast. So those are some of the things that I'm doing. So I'm checking in with the medical just to see if the doctor gives me some nocebos or says, oh, you better go do a surgery. I'm going to say no, thank you, because I've read the research. I know how effective it is, and it's really not. So that's what I'm up to. Please drop a comment if you've had experiences like this. If you're dealing with a real structural issue, then follow along. Or if you're dealing with neuroplastic issue like anxiety or chronic pain, keep following along, because I'm going to use the same techniques with a structural injury as I would with a mindset situation, with a nervous system regulation issue, or a mind-body neuroplastic condition like chronic pain, where it's just my unconscious mind trying to keep me safe, sending me sensations. So I'm going to allow the sensations. I'm going to talk to my knee. You're a strong knee. You're healing. I'm allowing sensations. I'm allowing thoughts and emotions. In another video, I talk about mindset acrostic, where you allow the SET, sensations, emotions, and thoughts. And those are great hacks for somatic healing. Somatic healing is all about allowing the signals to flow through your body without resistance. So then that way your unconscious mind doesn't see those as a threat. There's no second threat, and you recover rapidly. So please head to my website and join my mailing list for a free somatic meditation. It's healingwolfcoaching.com. And before you go, subscribe to my channel and drop a comment, thumbs up, ring the bell, and you can check out these videos. One button subscribes you, one button will allow you to check out a really cool playlist I just put together on the art of allowing. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.